Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the periodic table. Let's start with a little bit of history. The first modern periodic table was arranged by Dmitry Mendeleev, a Russian, who arranged the periodic table by atomic mass. So atoms that were really small were in the beginning, and they were arranged as they got bigger and bigger. The other neat thing that Mendeleev did was he could predict properties of elements they had not yet discovered. There were quite a few elements that people have known about since ancient times, the Greek and the Romans used. But based on his knowledge of elements that had already been discovered, he could predict what elements would be discovered. And so he left blank spaces on the periodic table for those elements to fill in. And we are going to watch a video, but not in this part of the lecture. So then Henry Moseley came along and he revised Mendeleev's table to give us the table that we have today that we arrange by atomic number. There is talk right now about arranging the periodic table based on electronegativity. So the more electronegative an element is, would be how it's arranged on the periodic table. And we'll be talking about that a little later. So we have the periodic table is organized into certain trends or periodic laws. We have groups and periods. Groups are the columns or families. So columns like what goes up and down vertically, and periods are our rows. We talked about them when we did electron configurations and show us energy levels. Groups, those columns, are also going to show us the valence electrons. Remember, we talked about column 1 has 1 valence electron, column 2 has 2 valence electrons, and so on. Here are the families of the periodic table. So families are based on those columns, and in the first column, or group 1, we have alkali metals. This does not include hydrogen. Hydrogen is all by itself. Group 2, or the second column, are the alkali earth metals. Groups 3 through 12, also known as the D block, are transition elements. Then we have our metalloids, which are a specific group listed right here that run along the staircase that separate metals from nonmetals. Group 17, which is our second to last column, are the halogens. And the very last column, group 18, are our noble gases. And we will be doing an activity to learn more information about those specific elements when we're in class. So here is a picture of the periodic table, and we can see we have our alkali metals in yellow, alkali earth metals in orange, halogens in green, noble gases in blue, and then here's this staircase of metalloids. To the left we have metals, to the right we have nonmetals.